Howdy and welcome to Thursday's serving of Daily Bread. This week we've been going over God's plan for human sexuality. God does command His people to be sexually moral. Our scripture today is 1 Corinthians 7, 1 through 5. Now for the matters you wrote about. It is good for a man not to marry. But since there is so much immorality, each man should have his own wife, and each woman her own husband. The husband should fulfill his marital duties to his wife, and likewise the wife to her husband. The wife's body does not belong to her alone, but also to her husband, and in the same way the husband's body does not belong to him alone, but also to his wife. Do not deprive each other except by mutual consent and for a time, so that you may devote yourselves to prayer. Then come together again, so that Satan will not tempt you because of your lack of self-control. Paul addressed the Corinthians' question concerning marriage and sexual intimacy. Because of their view of the body, some felt it was wise to avoid sexual relations with their wives altogether. But this would only compound the problem of immorality. Paul explained that monogamous heterosexual marriage was the biblical way to express sexual intimacy. When Paul said there was so much immorality, this included relations between unmarried people of the opposite sex, prostitution, homosexuality, and other various forms of unchastity. As believers, we cannot allow anything to destroy the fidelity God expects from our lives, and especially the marriage relationship. We must reject any philosophy or activity that tries to deny or destroy marriages. We need to examine our attitudes and actions in our own lives and marriages to make sure we are fulfilling God's plan for our lives. Only then will our lives and marriages honor God. Thank you, and I pray that you've enjoyed today's portion of Fresh Daily Bread, and may God richly bless you today.